Hi everyone, Mrs. Lam here. Today I'm going to show you how to write a strong introduction for your opinion piece of writing. You want a strong introduction because you want people to keep reading to find out what your opinion is, to learn more about it. Maybe if it's really strong and you get them to read your writing, maybe they might even change their minds and match your belief too. So we want a strong introduction to make sure that our readers are engaged right away. Here are 4 things that you can try to include in your introduction. Let's go through each of them. First is a strategy we've talked about lots before, having a hook. Make sure that very first sentence is something that can hook their interest the reader right away. You can use a sound effect, you can use a question or share a fact, you can make the audience wonder about something. Hook them in right away so they want to keep reading the rest. The next thing you should try to include is having some background information. Just share a little bit about your topic or the issue that you're writing about. When you share a little background information, the audience will better understand your topic, and that will help them read the rest of the writing and understand what you're trying to say. For example, if you're writing about, why people should stop littering, maybe tell them what littering means or why it's a problem, and this will help people understand your reasons better. The third one is really important. You have to state your opinion in the introduction. What is it that you believe? In my opinion, blah, 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 blah. Or, I strongly believe that, blah, 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 blah. You need to say that in your introduction, or else people will read your writing and right away from the beginning, they're going to go, huh? This person's writing in their opinion, but I don't even know what their opinion is. So you need to make sure you say clearly at the very, very, very beginning at the introduction paragraph. And finally, the last one is maybe something new to you. State your credentials. That means tell the reader who you are. How are you connected to this issue? If you're writing about your opinion on online teaching versus in-person teaching, I could say that as a teacher who is taught in both in class and online, my belief is I want to tell the reader who I am so they have an idea why my opinion is important, why they should keep reading. That's how I'm connected to the issue. That's why it's important to me. So a hook, background information, stating your opinion, and your credentials, those are some things you can try to add to make your introduction very strong. Let's try using these techniques to write an introduction together. All right, I'll put this right here. Okay, so the topic today is, do kids learn anything from online school? So think about your opinion. Well, I'll brainstorm mine. Well, my opinion is that, kids do learn a lot. It's different from in-person school, but there are lots of skills that they learn. And my opinion is that I hope that they realize that as well. So I want to share that opinion with the world. Okay, so let's start with the hook. How can I interest people right away about this topic? I could start with a sound, maybe like a technology sound. I could start with a question, have you ever imagined, have you ever wondered? I kind of like the idea of maybe making them imagine the situation in their heads. All right, I'm going to start maybe with, let's go with the sound to start. The sound of the alarm. Okay, bring. The morning alarm rings and you pull out your laptop. Time for school. Okay, I think I've hooked the reader in. It says, good thing I'm editing. The morning bell. Oh, the morning alarm, because it's your alarm clock. You're not even at school. It's your morning bell. It's your alarm clock. Silly. Silly, 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 Miss Lam. Okay. The morning alarm rings and you pull out your laptop. Time for school. All right. I've tried to get the audience to imagine what it's like. Hopefully this has hooked them in. Now I want to share some background information. Maybe I should tell the audience a little bit about what do you mean kids are learning online? What does that mean? So let's maybe try to catch them up a little bit. Since 2020, many kids have shifted to online learning. Since 2020, many kids have shifted to online learning because of COVID. Right? That was the big change, right? Lots of things changed because of COVID. And one of the biggest changes was kids moving online. Okay, let's see if I can give any background information. Maybe I can share what people, like, what are some kind of general opinions out there? Now, since 2020, many kids have shifted to online learning because of COVID. Some people think kids are learning nothing. Through a screen. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I've given enough background information. Since 2020, many kids have shifted to online learning because of COVID. Some people think kids are learning nothing through a screen. I think that's enough background information. Let's move on to stating my opinion and my credentials. Now, I can kind of connect those two together. I can say, as a teacher who's been teaching online, that's who I am, that's how I'm connected, I believe that, blah, 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 blah. So I could do that. I could say that, I'm a teacher and I see something very different, and then state my opinion. So I can play around with the order of this. You can do the same too. Play around with the order, see what sounds better to you as a writer, okay? I think I kind of want to state my credentials first. I think, I want to say, I am a teacher who has been teaching online since March 2020. So I've been teaching online for a long time, almost a full year now, since March 2020. And I think differently. So I'm saying that I think differently from this opinion here. Some people think kids are learning nothing. In my opinion, so now I'm stating my opinion. Kids are learning lots of different skills. Oops, you know what? I don't want to use the word different over and over again. I think differently. In my opinion, learning, I'm going to say various skills, a variety of skills. I like that. A variety of skills online. There we go. Let's see. I am a teacher who has been teaching online since March 2020, and I think differently. In my opinion, kids are learning a variety of skills online. I'm going to change that S. It's a little bit messy. And then I might say, read on to find out more, but I think I kind of like it that way. I'm going to leave it here. So I'll read the whole thing. Let's see if we've done everything. Let's see if I have a hook, information, my opinion, and my credentials. Bring! The morning alarm rings and you pull out your laptop. Time for school. Since 2020, many kids have shifted to online learning because of COVID. Some people think kids are learning nothing through a screen. I am a teacher who has been teaching online since March 2020, and I think differently. In my opinion, kids are learning a variety of skills online. Ooh, I'm right, still learning. Perfect. I think this is pretty good. I have a hook. I use a sound effect and I made them imagine something. I got some background information in there so that they can understand the situation. I stated my opinion clearly right here. In my opinion, kids are still learning a variety of skills online. And finally, I told them my credentials. I made sure they know who I was and how I'm connected to this issue. I told them that I'm a teacher who's been teaching online. So, try it out. Try putting these 4 things into your introduction to make it as strong as you can so people will want to keep reading, and maybe you can convince them to join your side with your opinion. Okay, good luck.